If you're free to play, WoW spender or mid spender, choosing the wrong troop type can ruin your entire season. Today I'm breaking down the best troops for early game up to late game so you don't waste your months of progress. I want to clear up something, and this is not a guide for the whales or krakens. It's very important because whales and krakens, they just don't, they can have everything in Call of Dragons. Obviously it's for free to play players, WoW spenders, and with mid spenders with a budget plan. We will go early game, mid game, and late game, and I'll tell you which troop type give you the best value for each level of spending. Before we jump, don't forget to hit one like, also subscribe for more Call of Dragons content, and turn the bell notification after you subscribe. So I'm going to start with the first season. For the first season, I strongly believe you should, if you're free to play player, you should go with mages. If you're WoW spender, again it's going to be mages, and if you're mid spender, again is going to be the mages. Why is that? The reason behind that, at the beginning everybody is going to be the same troop type, is just because the mages just give the best traits. Let's say it like this: they have this very far away range and they do very nice traits. But this is only in the season 2, and I can say till the end of the season 2. So season 1 and 2, this is what the WoW spender, mid spender, and a free-to-play player should actually go. This is with mage units. I'm going to make separate videos about the legions there. Now, after season 2, what is going to be the next one? Free-to-play players is going to continue going with the mages. The investment, okay, I'm going to maybe share some investment tips. For free-to-play players is going to be Wodir with Valiant in the season 1. In the season 2 is going to be Bertrand with Tocher. Since Tocher is from the strongest ward, it's not guaranteed, let's say it like this, that you can get him from the Wheel of Destiny. From Wheel of Destiny. You can replace him, for example, Bertrand with Athius is also a very solid formation. So still Wodir, Velin, and Bertrand with Athius for the mage composition. If you are a WoW spender and mid spender, obviously get Lilia Thea, Wodir, Velin, and Bertrand with Tocher. You're going to be able to get these heroes if you're spending anything in Call of Dragons. So this is season 1 and season 2. In the season 3, free-to-play players may invest in Thunderling. Now Thunderling is going to be, again we're talking about the mages. Thunderling is going to be from the Wookiee spin, so it's achievable for free-to-play players, and you can pair her again with Athius. Or if you have Bertrand Athius, you can just go Bertrand with Thunderling. Try out how it's working. Is it giving good results or not? Or maybe try somehow to get Tocher. Tocher is very, very important hero at the end of the day. So this is for free-to-play players. The next legion is going to be Wodir Velin, is going to be Bertrand with Thunderling, or Bertrand with... yeah, it's going to be Bertrand with Thunderling. If you get Tocher, Bertrand, Tocher, and Thunderling with Athius is going to be for free-to-play players. And I want to point out something for free-to-play players is here we're not actually looking to, make 5 legions, 5 mage legions, because free-to-play players is going to struggle from troops, from free healing, and basically the resources there are limited. So if you have less but very solid legions, it's going to be way better. So I strongly suggest Wodir Velin and Bertrand with Thunderling if you don't manage to get Tocher. So yeah, this in the season 3 for free-to-play players. Now, WoW spenders, most likely you're going to have, you know, Lilia, Thea, I already spoke about that, Bertrand Tocher, and here you can go and get Thunderlin with Athius. So as a WoW spender, you're going to have 3 Mage Legions. I'm not going to go that much in details, but yeah, I'm going to share with you. Lilia with Thea is going to be with Celestials, Bertrand Tocher, Celestials, Thunderlin with Athius is going to be with Vestos. This is my suggestion. And if you're mid spender, most likely you're going to have Lilia with Thea, Bertrand Tocher, Thunderlin, Athius is good thing. But here you can actually upgrade and go Goresh with Skogo, because you're going to just have one idea more resources from a WoW spender. Now Goresh with Skogo with Spirit Bond Torque, this artifact is crazy. Just the passive here is like 16% more counterattack. Goresh is giving some extra counterattack, infantry counterattack 20%. Is doing splash damage, 50% chance to deal additional damage up to 5 surrounding legions. On top of that, Skogo is doing diffused counterattack damage, and Awakening is giving you 10% more counterattack. So you see how the counterattack is non-stop stacking. So if you're a mid spender and you're looking to, you know, build this legion, this is the talent tree for Goresh, because I make videos, and after this the people are contacting me under the video or in Discord. By the way, you can join in my Discord. You're going to find link in the description. Also, don't forget to hit one like and subscribe for more Call of Dragons video if you're looking to get more information for this game or just for entertaining purpose. So yeah, this is my Goresh talent tree. It's because I know people is going to ask me when this video go online, this is what you need to put. You're going to get just crazy amount of counterattack. I strongly suggest go with Venom Lizard. This is the best infantry pet for me. It's just doing crazy amount of damage, especially if you have this one, Intense Infection, but it's very how to say it, it's expensive one. Let's say it's expensive one. So yeah, for a mid spender, this is the way to go. Get your 3 Mage Legions and get Goresh with Skogo. Now in generation 3, generation 4 actually, we're going to be presented with Ming and Grumara. Ming is a must-get, must-have for free-to-play players, WoW spenders and mid spenders, for even Whales and Krakens, everybody. This is the best mage in Call of Dragons. Now, if you're a free-to-play player, you can pair Ming with Thea. So you're going to have Wodir with Velin, you're going to have Bertrand with Thunderlin, or Bertrand Tocher, Thunderlin with Athius, and finally Ming with Thea. If you cannot get Grumara, it's actually other way around. Wodir Velin is going to be Bertrand, Thunderlin, and Ming with Thea. Now, why is actually with Thea? What is the difference between Grumara and Thea? First of all, Grumara, when she's doing her skill damage, she's going to get Hero's Legion a 25% bonus hero skill damage. But Thea is going to give a hero skill damage extra 15% and with a rage skill is cast. So is this going to be permanent? So with Thea, Ming with Thea, you're going to get permanent 15% hero skill damage to all the hits of the Ming. But Ming is not having rage skill, so this 15% hero skill damage is going to continue be there. Very important. So for free-to-play player, Wodir, Velin, Bertrand with Thunderlin, and Ming with Thea is going to be the 3 legions. Yeah, I know this is generation 4, but at the end of the day, having less but very solid legions is important for free-to-play players. Now for WoW spenders, it's going to be Lilia Thea, it's going to be Bertrand Toher, it's going to be Thunderlin Atius, and here you can actually add Ming with Grumara. Now if you go and your Grumara is not awakened, this is going to be, I think, 10% before awakening. So Steady Hands is going to override Grumara's spell. I want to point out this thing. This thing here, Steady Hands, is going to override what the Grumara is giving you. When Grumara become awakened, it's not going to get overridden. But still, Ming with Grumara is just getting the best benefits right there. This is for WoW spender. Now, let's talk about as a WoW spender, you can actually start thinking over Goresh. Start slowly investing in Goresh. Since I'm WoW spender, I start investing slowly in the Goresh, and I pair Goresh with Eliana. Eliana is having crazy survivability. It's giving you like 30% less normal attack damage. When casting rage skill, increase defense by 20% for 5 seconds, and etc. This is a very solid hero. Also is having some healing, so you can focus over Goresh with Eliana. But still, your main target is going to be Goresh with Kuma. But you have to start from somewhere. You're going to have to start from somewhere. So Goresh, actually, we can use Goresh, Eliana, till you're actually working over your Kuma and actually awake your Kuma. For mid-spender, obviously, Kuma and Li Kuan, the same thing that the WoW spender is getting. Lilia Thea, the next one is going to Bertrand Toher. What was the next one? Thunderlin with... Now, I don't suggest the Leia. Okay, Thunderlin with the Tios and Ming with Grumara. On top of that, most likely we're going to have Goresh and Skogo already done. From here, you can focus over Kuma and Li Kuan. But this is going to be maybe Kuma and Li Kuan, and after this, on the next stage, you can actually focus over Nea. If you're a mid-spender, Nea is generation 4, but the main power is this camouflage. So you're going to be invisible on the battlefield when the enemy zoom out. You're going to be able to wear your artifacts and pets, and you're going to have to be able to strike from the surprise. Nea with Urak is very solid. Nea with Freya is also very solid. All these legions. So this is after you finish your infantry. Urak Nea or Freya Nea is going to be the way to go, and start inserting some extra cavalry in this picture. Obviously, for mid-spender is strongly depend how much you actually spend at the end of the day. Somebody can be a mid-spender with $500, other like $100. It depends. So yeah, this is what I believe WoW mid and free-to-play players should do when they start playing Call of Dragons. If you go that far in this video, don't forget to hit one like on the video. Also subscribe for more Call of Dragons videos, and turn the bell notification so every time I post a video, you're going to be able to watch it immediately. Here I'm going to put some other video. You can go and check it out. So far, I wish you a great day, and see you in the next video.